Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm doing it solo today. Max is unavailable tonight. He has a life and he's got plans, so just going to be me. Max had a very good week though. I'm sure next week when he's back on he'll be telling us all about it, but today's episode is brought to you and sponsored by Adam O'Brien and his amazing coaching abilities at the Newcastle Knights. So huge thanks to Adam O'Brien sponsoring this episode. Let's get into it. So scored a 970 after a Ponga Masterclass. Pretty happy with that. As you can tell, I'm being very sarcastic at the moment. So we're going to get into it. It was bound to happen. I've gone, 6 or 7 weeks now. I've avoided the carnage. I've avoided a lot of injuries, and my captain scored 13 this week. So, yeah, the rest of the side went all right. I had the captain on Hines for about 10 minutes on Sunday, and I didn't actually see the pre-match interview with Ponga where he said he was needled up and he wouldn't make, well, he wouldn't say, he said he's hoping to make half time. If I saw that, I would 100% have ripped the captain straight off him and put it on Hines, and I would be sitting here with a score of 1100 plus. So it is what it is. Let's get into it. So let's have a look at the side. See how he went across. Robson, 45. I benched Appy, which I was pretty content with. He only scored 36. Cotter and Terrell May, both relatively underwhelming again. Yeah. Don't know what I'm going to be doing there. Like, at the end of the day, they're not trade outs. I think I've just got to sit strong with them. Kai Pearce with an 84. Angus came in with a 52. Expected a little bit better, but it's Angus Crichton. He will come good. Lane got very lucky. He obviously scored a try in a side that got belted. You take that try out of that, and it is dire for Sean Lane. So he is a roller coaster at the moment. Sean Blaw, again, 68. He's been nothing but amazing for me ever since I traded him 2 weeks ago. Furman with a 49. Didn't play Smithies. Hines 142. Brooks 41. Tomorrow Martin, in a side that got absolutely belted, I'm content holding him for the next 2 to 3 weeks. He's just there to make cash. That's all. He's not a season keeper. He's just there to make cash. Dearden actually came out and scored like a 61 or 60 something. That stings a little bit, but at the end of the day, the reason for me making those trades was to get the cash, to make the big moves that I'll be talking about at the end of this episode. Mulatalo, again, 94. Like, he's just been absolutely solid for me. I bought him in like 4 weeks ago, and yeah. Roger, 47. Again, the Warriors aren't going down that side, and I feel like RTS has become that player where people have built a relationship with RTS, and they're too afraid to admit that he is actually not a season keeper and he's not a must-have. He's like 35% owned with no upside. And we've been hearing this now for like 7 weeks. Oh, just be patient, it'll come. Just be patient, it'll come. Yeah. At what point? Like, we're round 8 now, and it's just not happening for him. So I do not disagree with anybody trading him out for another fallen gun that does have upside. It's just the Warriors attack aren't going to him. They're not going to him, and he's not that must-have that we all thought he was at the start of the season. Played strange. They got belted. Iro, 53. I think he's locked down that spot in centre. He is the base stat beast that we want, the cheapie that we want in centre. He's the guy. I can't see Fitzy changing that. It works. Like, I feel like it works. He's the guy. So I'm going to be playing him most weeks in my side. And there's the Ponga Masterclass there with the 14. Pappenhausen with the 52. So let's talk trades. Let's talk potential thoughts on Cleary. So Cleary's obviously been named. I have 450k in the bank. Now I've got 2 boosts, and even though Ponga's gone, I don't want to use another boost. I've always thought, stick to the plan, save 2 boosts for the buy rounds. But Jesus, they really like to just throw some they like to throw some curveballs, don't they? So I think the best option is either going down to Walsh or going just back to Turbo and copping the knock on the chin, even though I traded Turbo out a couple of weeks ago, which I kind of regret at this point. Turbo is that option, or you go down to Walsh and bag 277k with a good draw. So the Broncos are looking good. They're getting back to full strength. Yeah, it's probably going to be Walsh. I just hate the idea of trading in and out a player that I've only just traded out 2 weeks ago. So it's looking very, very likely that it's going to be Walsh. So what we'll do is, just for the view, we'll chuck it in. So Walsh goes in, 713k in the bank. Now, I'm tempted to wait a week on Cleary. I just want to see what he looks like. There's every chance he comes out and brains it and scores well, but I just want to have that opportunity to sit back and just see how he looks with the hamstring. He could come back and look very, very hesitant. He does have a break even of 80. He can definitely get that, but he also can definitely get a 40 to 50 if he just takes a back step, chills out. It's not like they're going up and having a very, very easy game as either. It's against the Cows in North Queensland on Anzac Day weekend. It's not going to be a blowover. I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to wait on Cleary, and I'm going to potentially get Piacora back in. Now, the decision that I need to make is who out of my 2RF do I drop down to Piacora, because Piacora is at 417k. Now, it's either going to be Lane or Smithies. I don't know which one yet. Well, actually, no. It's either going to be Lane, Firma, or Smithies. If I go down to to Piacora, I end up getting myself just over 800k. With that money, the plan is next week to do a full sweep and go Cleary, Garrick, and Tago in one hit. Get Garrick, who will bottom out in price next week because Garrick has 150 BE. Get Tago, who is going to bottom out in price next week because he has a BE of 100 and something. It's quite large. And bring 2 gun centers in, so probably go Strange and Schiller straight to Garrick and Tago, and go Brooks or Tamaro Martin up to Cleary via Jules and keep Brooks. Yeah, it's going to be one of those weeks where it's going to be a big move. I don't want to do it this week because I don't want to waste the boost this week. I just want to... I've weighed it up and I've thought to myself, it is beneficial for me to wait the week and get Garrick and Tago when they bottom out in price while using the boost and Cleary. Then use the boost this week, getting Cleary in, and then getting players next week where I could potentially have other issues to address next week, where I could use that boost if injuries happen. So I think the best case scenario for me is to just wait on Cleary and make my move next week. That would be the go. Outside of that, guys, there's really not much else to talk about in my side. I've got the depth. My side's looking fine. Even though I had a bad captain choice, the side's fine. Plenty of cash gen through the 2RF. I've got 2 gun hookers. I've got 2 5/8s making me cash over the next few weeks. I've got a gun in my center wing. It's fine. Things are good. Things are happy. I dropped, what was it, like 6,000 spots. So I'm down to a rank of 12,149, which is perfectly fine. Yeah. Season's looking good, guys. Season's looking good. Let me know how you all went in the comments. Let me know your trades. Let me know if you're actually going to wait on Cleary or if you're just going to go straight for it and get him in. And if you're not and you need the cash, who are you trading out to get the cash this week? That'll just about do it, guys. Just a quick 12-minute episode today. Yeah. Max will be back next week. And yeah, good luck for the rest of the week, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And I will see you all next week.